Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Caroland. This is Carolina and I have a special guest today. This is Will.
Hey everybody.
And you guys might remember him from a video that we posted months ago that is called
Man's First Trans Dating Experience.
And Will answered several questions that we came up together. We don't really hear much about guys like Will, a cis guy, talking about dating a transgender woman. So we answered a bunch of questions. If you guys haven't seen that video, we're putting the link on the description of this video, so go check it out. It's very informative. But today is a different video that we wanted to do together, and this video is gonna be me asking questions to Will that pertain to the trans community, because I kind of want to test him out and see how much he's learned since we've met. It's been about almost, what, 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
It's gonna be 2 years since we met back in 2015 on my birthday, which is coming up in March. Okay, so are you ready for this?
No, but let's go.
Okay, cool. The first question I'm gonna ask Will is, what's the difference between a pre-op versus a post-op transgender woman?
The only real difference is just that they haven't had their surgery yet, their reassignment surgery.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, there's no real difference.
But explain, what do you mean there's no real difference? If they've...
They're a woman before their surgery, they're obviously a woman after their surgery. It's just one has had their reassignment surgery.
And what is that reassignment
their...
surgery? What's the correct term for that?
Is it GRS or is it SRS? I can never.
I mean, honestly, I always go between both. I don't know which one is the correct term. I mean, I know that sometimes they call it GRS. When I went to my doctor and had the surgery, they call it GRS. But then I've been corrected here on YouTube especially and being told that it's not GRS, it's SRS. But it can, honestly, at the end of the day, whatever term you're using, what he said, it doesn't really mean that now you're a woman after surgery. It just means that you had the surgery or you didn't have the surgery, period. So, good job. You get points for that.
Ding.
The next question is, what is hormone replacement therapy, aka HRT?
Just, you get a series of medication. One that blocks the hormone that you're trying to block, either testosterone or estrogen. And then you get the replacement for the one that you're trying to go to. So again, for like transgender women, it would be estrogen pills. And then for transgender men, it would be testosterone. Okay. And is it something temporary, or is it something that they have to, we trans people have to do for the rest of our lives? I believe it's for the rest of your life. You may need, you can, I think, after you've had your surgery, right, you can go down on your dosage, maybe?
Yes.
But it's something you would have to continue forever.
Okay.
Thing number 2?
Yes.
All right.
I would say that's correct, and obviously we could go way deep into this because there's so much that has to do with HRT, but that's the basic, so you know that. Moving on to the third question, and kind of already touched on this.
We did, yeah.
The next question was, what is SRS, GRS surgeries? So we already touched on that. We explained the difference, and I think we can move on from that. So let's skip that one. Let's go to the next one. What does gender nonconformist or gender non-binary mean?
It's a person who doesn't call themselves either a man or a woman.
Okay.
Gender-wise.
Okay.
They just kind of are who they are. And they're not, as it says, they're not conforming to either male stereotypes or female stereotypes. They're just they. Okay.
I've personally have met several non-binary, non-gender non-conforming people. Gender non-conforming, not non-gender non-conforming.
Yeah.
Sorry, language barrier. And honestly, at first, it was a learning experience for me. You've met some people too with me, and you have to remember the pronouns. A lot of times it can be, for example, they, them, their. I think the most important thing is just respecting each person for who they are. Gender is something that it's defined by each person individually, period. Doesn't matter how you look like, how you sound like, nothing. What are your preferred pronouns? He.
Male.
Okay. And my preferred pronouns are she, her, hers. Like some of my friends say their preferred pronouns are diva, beautiful, gorgeous, Beyonce. I've heard Beyonce as a preferred pronoun. Anyways, moving on, we have one more question.
Okay.
And this is, what is the difference between transgender and transsexual?
So this one I don't think I really know a lot about.
That's fair enough. I get you. Because we don't really use the term transsexual as much, especially among us or my circles. I mean, I know that especially after moving to LA, I've met tons and tons of different trans people, and some people still use the term transsexual, sometimes as a term of endearment. I personally, and I'm just speaking for myself, don't like the term transsexual because I think it kind of just puts too much emphasis on the sexual part, and we always have to fight. Us trans people, we're always fighting against that myth or that idea that being transgender, it's all about sex and it's all about sexuality and who you like and who you're attracted to, and it has nothing to do with that. Once again, guys, Trans 101, gender identity and sexual orientation are two different things, and we need to keep those separate. Did I get lipstick on my teeth? Good.
Yeah.
I'm always freaking out about that, but I feel like I'm talking too much and I'm not letting him talk, but
it's okay. Everybody wants to hear from you first.
Is there anything else you want to say? No? That's it?
I mean, it's nice seeing you guys again. Hopefully I'll be on the channel a little more. I know she's in LA. I'm not, but maybe we can do some fancy camera work and make it happen.
I know. We definitely want to keep Will around because I feel like it's great when we can get the perspective of someone that is not technically in the trans community, even though he's a total ally of the trans community. I think it's cool to, like, for other cisgender men and women or people from outside of the LGBT community to connect with someone like Will, because that way you can see that it's okay. You know, it's okay to be cisgender, it's okay to be a guy and date a trans woman, and it's okay to learn about it and be part of the community as an ally and be supportive without necessarily feeling like you're being, I don't know, put into a box or identified as something else that you don't identify as. A lot of times people think, you know, if you're a guy, a cisgender guy, such as Will, and you're interested or you dated a trans woman, that somehow changes your sexual orientation or anything like that. First of all, when he met me, he had no idea that I was transgender, for one. So he wasn't looking at me as like, ooh, I want to date her because she's transgender. It had nothing to do with that.
I just thought she was really cute. I wanted to get to know her.
Exactly. I just wanted to make that clear. Will came into this just completely a complete stranger of the trans community, had no idea, and it's something that he's learned over the past 2 years, and he's become involved and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, that's it. So
if you guys have any questions that you want us to do and maybe a follow-up video to this, leave them in the comments.
Right here, we need them.
And it'd be great to have them. I'd love to answer the questions, but I would love to learn more, be taught from you guys, and try to help teach more as well.
And until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.